Recently, I just did my roughly 500-mile round trip while traveling for such a long distance for, hours at a time. There's things that I've noticed about the Mustang. One of them, audibly, quite annoying, and I just gotta fix it. I just really want to fix it. I have an exhaust leak somewhere. I don't know where, but we're about to find out. Because while I was at the Mad Hatter garage, because they heard it too. We were doing filming. They're driving next to us, and whenever the car is roughly like 2100 RPM, you can hear it very clearly, and it sounds like kind of like metal flapping kind of deal, which makes me think perhaps it's the header gasket, or it's where the header bolts up to the head is where it's leaking. But we're gonna find out, because guys at Mad Hatter Garage had basically pointed this guy out to me, which is a smoke machine. So the game plan is to pop the hood, and we're going to stick a hose that's going to insert smoke through one of the exhaust pipes. We're going to block the other one off, and basically we'll be able to see clearly where smoke is going to come out of the exhaust, and we can address all of our little exhaust leaks and awful noise of an exhaust leak. So we're going to take care of that. The next thing, we've got some plugs and caps and stuff like that, some AN plugs and caps, and basically when we had the car on the lift, we noticed there was a power steering leak. Now, it wasn't leaking from the rack, and when we kind of looked higher up on the engine, it looked like there was fluid leaking from the backside of the power steering pump. Now, being that I road raced the Mustang, that power steering fluid might have gotten hot a few times, and our best effort to use this power steering cooler up in the front to try and keep that fluid cool. Hey, things happen. We might have still kind of overdone it, and whenever fluid like that probably gets hot, I can imagine the O-rings probably are hating life right about now, and they're on their way checking out. So basically, I got the rebuild kit right here. So we're going to do this together. Obviously, these caps and plugs and whatnot, that's going to be for the power steering line, so that we don't have to drain all the fluid, if at all possible. Probably still going to make a mess, but we'll be able to try and contain most of the fluid in the system. So let's check out this rebuild kit. Okay, so it looks like basically it's just all new seals to just reseal that power steering pump, which is basically all we need, because it still pumps fluid like a champ and helps us to turn those big 295 tires in our favorite Starbucks parking lot through the drive-thru and all that jazz, right? Just kidding. Anyways, all right, let's check this guy out. So, smoke machine. And by the way, I don't know if you guys saw this already. This is the Autoline Pro. I think that's the brand. And we got, okay, smoke machine right there. And then, let's see. Here's the, it opens up somehow, right? There we go. So it looks like some fluid. This looks like power to turn it on. We got a little nozzle deal. This little check. There's a little fuse in there too. Nice rubber hose. A little hanger. Some instructions. And this looks like returning police seal machine. Oh, well, I guess this is like a big bag to store it in. We've look at this doohickey guy. Do we have like... So I guess... So this gets hooked up to the air compressor. This is probably some kind of regulator that's going to kind of slow it down. Oh. Oh. I wonder if this... like, ooh. Right. I don't know what that all does. Zip ties. That's probably what's holding it on. You know what? Let's look at some instructions. Yeah. Here's the setup. Okay. Basically, your little hanger will go right here, and then there's a little lock nut right there. This hose right here will attach to this little end nozzle right there. Okay. Your little that guy right there. That's an electric plug, which is going to be over here. That plugs to a 12-volt battery. So power on, we wait 1 minute, connect the air, inject the smoke into the system, and then locate leaks. I looked that out. Even the example is using an exhaust system. So let's pop these zip ties off. There's a zip tie inside. This little hanger right here to kind of go like so. Just gonna thread that in. So now it's got a hanger where you can like hang it on something. Let's pull out the power cords because I see a fuse in here, power cords in here. Alright. So pull the strap apart. Oh nice! Heat only, heat plus aux. Oh, okay. So looks like we have a spare fuse here. So okay, that works. We'll go into here like so. Plugs right there. And then you thread this on. Basically just, this end goes right there onto the nozzle. Cut this off. We're going to keep our little fuse in there. So marble, just like instructions say, goes right in there. And then this guy goes right here on the other end of the hose. Like so. We use these gloves to cover up the exhaust tips. Hey. Take our cap. Seal it up like so. Positive first. And negative. Let me. Nice little on switch. Now, on this side, I'm going to try to poke a hole in one of the fingers. I'm going to take a zip tie. And I'm going to seal this guy up right here. There we go. That's going to seal it up. Let's hook up the air. Oh. I think this is blown smoke. I can kind of, you gotta smell it, a little smokiness. We are looking for, oh look, look at that. Found smoke. So That's pretty cool. All right. So we have smoke that is, oh, I'm gonna try and hold the camera steady. It's coming from this connection, which is a slip connection. Looks like it's a little slipped out, maybe, but there's definitely smoke coming from this exhaust clamp right here. Very cool. Let's check the headers. Or first, the V-band. So this V-band clamp looks to be holding. It looks like this V-band clamp is also holding. Let's see. Oh, if we crawl under the car. Not seeing any smoke. Not at the header flange. Oh. It looks like that's sealed up pretty good. Yeah, so I guess we'll probably re-slip this guy back in. Maybe put a little bit of copper sealant on it. And yeah, maybe hopefully that'll hush down that exhaust leak. So this is gonna be a fairly straightforward fix. I'm gonna take this and kind of smear it on all the little connections that I found smoke, which is definitely that one in the back, just to see about preventing and trying to seal that stuff up. So yeah, for the most part, this will be pretty easy work, pretty easy fix to take care of, and go ahead and, you know, prevent that damn exhaust leak from sneaking out on me again. So, all right, I think I'm gonna spare you guys the unbolting and rebolting of the exhaust for the most part. It's a fairly simple deal. I do appreciate you guys taking a watch on here. It's one of those things that if you ever road trip a car, all those little things will work itself out, and depending on what it is, like an exhaust leak, it might drive you crazy. So I'm glad I've discovered it. Go ahead and nip this one in the bud, seal everything up. Very happy and grateful for Matt Had a Garage kind of giving me the recommendation on the smoke machine, because hey, it was like $100 on Amazon. It's already paid for itself. So anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment, and if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe.